What's up, everybody? What's up? As everybody knows, yesterday we beat the Jets, and it's what it is. We're supposed to beat the Jets. And I'm not actually, let me take that back. I was going to say I'm not really hyped about it, but the hell with it. Because I've been through the last decade where wins were hard to come by. I was there when Mark Sanchez was giving us the business and he's eating a hot dog on the sidelines. I was there when Jamarcus Russell got benched in that game. And I was there when Darius Hayward-Bay was dropping long touchdown passes. I was there. So you know what? I'm going to get hype about this win. Even though I shouldn't, I'm going to be appreciative of every win we get. Because we don't know when this thing can just turn around. So I'm going to appreciate every win. But I will say this, though. It was good to see us do work and beat a team we were supposed to beat, because nobody in the known universe thought that the Jets were going to beat us. Nobody thought that. So kudos to the Raiders for getting the job done. And I have to say, we kind of laxed off a little bit there, especially in that second quarter. But the Raiders came back, handled business in the third and fourth quarter. We put them away. We blew them out. The first blowout in the Jack Del Rio era, so that was huge. Marshawn Lynch getting his first touchdown pass, I was amped about that. I mean, first touchdown run, or first touchdown in general as a Raider. That was huge. Like the dance-off, not the dance-off, but it's the dance party on the sidelines. Got me amped, got me hyphy, liked it. What else I want to, Garyon Connolly. I always knew how good he was, because like I said, Wisconsin. And he makes so many plays. He's so fluid. His hips are loose. And off the bat, they test him. And I liked how he played the ball. He turned his head around, made a play for the ball. And what was a heads up, especially for rookies, because a lot of veteran DBs don't do this. He tried to tap it to Reggie Nelson. They didn't get the interception, but I like the effort to cause turnovers. That's heads up. That's how you know he's not playing as a rookie. He's playing as a guy who's been there before. It's a small sample size, but based on that small sample size, I'm amped about it because we need the cornerback help. And if it makes any difference, it was against Jermaine Kearse, who was giving David Emerson the business throughout the game, because I believe he caught 2 touchdowns when Emerson was in coverage. So if that lets you know anything about Conley's ability, he's the real deal. And I think he's the real deal because I just seen him play in college. So kudos to him having a pretty good showing in his debut. One thing I want to talk about, penalties. We had a lot of penalties where I just don't know what happened. Maybe we just lost focus, especially after the whistle. But that one BS call on Bruce Irvin. I'm sorry. I didn't know we were playing flag football. I thought this was the National Football League where you can actually tackle people. It wasn't like he was Rolando McClain a couple of years ago where he just basically chokeslammed the dude and threw him down to the ground. No, he tackled him hard to the ground. I don't have a problem with that, because I've seen so many times where guys think the guy just went down because of momentum. He puts his hand on the ground and runs for 5 or 10 more yards. I've even seen touchdown passes where that's actually happened, touchdown plays where that's happened. So get him down to the ground. I don't see a problem with that. Now, if he gave him a forearm to the neck, I get that. But he just tackled him, swung him to the ground. That's what you're supposed to do. Get the guy to the ground. Don't assume he's going to go to the ground because of the hit or your momentum carrying him to the ground. No, you make sure he goes to the ground. So I thought that was a soft call. I like how Jack Del Rio gave him his peace of mind. Other than that, it was good offensive showing. Good defensive showing, and I want to answer one of Sheldon's questions. Sheldon, who, thank you for always watching, always commenting. Everyone wants to talk about Crabtree. He had a great game, 3 touchdown passes, and how Amari Cooper isn't actually getting the same level of production. And I think honestly, because people respect his big play ability so much that they're actually doubling Amari Ferrari, as I like to call him. So Crabtree is able to take advantage of those one-on-one opportunities because, excuse me, Crabtree is a master at having contested catches, as you saw on the back on the fade in his first down catch pass. The fade, I thought that was a good play. He made a lot of catches in traffic, so I think he takes advantage of those single coverages, and I think he takes advantage of tight coverage, where Derek Carr and Crabtree have that rapport where they trust each other to make, where Derek Carr trusts Crabtree to make that tough catch in coverage. So I think he's more willing to throw to Crabtree in tight coverage as opposed to Amari Cooper, who's double covered. Not to say that he trusts Amari Cooper less. It's just that that extra defender can cause you a turnover. So obviously, I think Derek Carr's being smart and say, hey, I'll take the one-on-one matchup with Crabtree all day, every day. And that's what you're seeing with that. So that's my take on it. I'll be happy to listen to what you guys think is the reason why Crabtree is getting more production on the stat sheet than Amari Cooper. Please leave comments. I'll be happy to discuss it with you. Also, Cordero Patterson. And I forgot to mention him in my last video, in our first win. But he is something special because our return game was a major flaw last year. It was almost non-existent. But him being in a return game and on special teams has been a boost, and his versatility, because that rushing touchdown, I was like, wow. I almost forgotten how fast he really was, because I remember watching him in Minnesota, and I'm like, man, he makes so many plays. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, he ran a kickback against us a couple years ago. So the man's a beast, and I like the way Todd Dowling's offense is using him as being more creative. Not to say that last year's offensive coordinator was that bad, but I think Todd Dowling is doing a lot better job of being creative and using the pieces that we have. I think we're becoming a lot better. We're better offense in terms of screenplays, because last year we weren't really good at screenplays. This year we are. Trick plays, I think we can add that to our arsenal now. So I think the offense is more creative, and kudos for Jack Del Rio making that promotion for Todd Downing. But other than that, I was impressed. I was impressed with the game. I was excited. We did what we had to do. We're 2-0. And this year could be special. Especially the defense keeps rising to the occasion. Every game, keep progressing. Tightening up the cornerback play. And David Amerson didn't have a good game, but hopefully he can bounce back. Hopefully Sean Smith can bounce back from his neck injury. And Garyon Connolly, hopefully he can be the real deal that I think he is. We could be something special. Especially the interior line played great as well. Second week in a row, Mario Edwards Jr., 2 sacks. That was huge. I believe he has 3 on the year. So if they can keep getting pushed up the middle, Khalil Mack and Bruce Irvin can keep going, adding pressure on the outside. I think that can help our cornerbacks grow and kind of mask our weaknesses, because I still think that's the biggest issue right now is our cornerback play. But hopefully in the weeks to come, we can tighten those things up and we can be a real special team. That's all I got. Thanks for watching as always. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And y'all have a good Monday, because we undefeated. We undefeated. Yeah. Super Bowl. We out here.